We had Thomas R. that says, hey guys, you look like you're really into the Lord of the Rings and you've seen a lot of different locations. Can you list them all, or can you give me a really long list of the best Lord of the Rings locations to visit in New Zealand for my trip? Thank you. Yes, Thomas, absolutely happy to give you a ton of different Lord of the Rings locations. So what we're going to do here, we do have a website called nzpocketguide.com on which we have the 23 best Lord of the Rings locations to visit. We're going to go a little bit quick on this one. We're just going to give you a bunch of locations, and then if there is something that kind of interest you, then you can do a little bit more research or use the link in the description below to find what you're looking for. So first up, we have Mount Nauru, which you can explore best by doing the Tongariro crossing.
Yeah, so it's in the central North Island, and it's that cone-shaped volcano, and it's used in The Lord of the Rings to depict Mount Doom in Mordor.
Number 2, we have Hobbiton.
Yes, so Hobbiton is where the Lord of the Rings film starts, where you see the hobbits in their little village. And yeah, that's a place you can actually do tours around in the North Island.
Next up, on the South Island, near Queenstown, we have the Wayawa Gorge.
Okay, so that is that's used to show the Anduin River, and particularly that part in the Fellowship of the Ring where you see 2 giant statues with their hands like this on the side of the river. Obviously, the statues are added in post-production.
Speaking of post-production, on the South Island as well, we have Edoras, which is Mount Sunday.
Yes, so this is in the 2 Towers, the second Lord of the Rings film, and that's where Rohan is, and that really cool sort of town that's on top of a hill, and you can actually go to that hill and check it out.
Near Wellington, we have the Rangiora Pinnacles.
So this is a really cool place where it has sort of these pinnacle formations, and that depicts where it's in the last film, The Return of the King, where Aragorn and Legolas and Gimli gather up the army of the undead to go and do some fighting.
Okay, we're going back to the South Island, again near Queenstown, and we're going to talk about Skipper's Canyon.
Okay, yes, Skipper's Canyon. You can go to see Lord of the Rings locations on jet boat tours and 4-wheel drive tours to see where Arwen sort of brings this gush of water down the river to wipe out some ring wraiths. And she's like, I am no man. That's what she says.
Now, this is the location that I don't
Oh, no, that's not what she says.
Okay.
Oh, maybe... Yeah, no, getting mixed up. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Moving on.
Now, I think that's a location that you can't visit anymore, but it's on the South Island, and it's Deer Park Heights.
Yeah, so that's in Queenstown, and that is when, I think it's in the second movie when they are moving from Rohan to Minas Tirith, and they're doing a bit of a long walk, and you get to see the beautiful Remarkables Mountains of Queenstown in the background, and it's filmed going over Deer Park Heights.
Now, in Twizzle, there's a really awesome Lord of the Rings tour, and we have a video of us doing this tour in there, but there's also a lot of really cool locations around the town of Twizzle in the South Island.
Yes, so this is where the Battle of, it's called Pelennor Fields. Yeah, so this is where the Battle of Pelennor Fields happens, and you can actually see a video of us going to this Lord of the Rings location and doing a tour there on the channel, so check that out.
All right, next up is Kepler Maya.
Kepler Maya, let me refer to my notes to
Number
see
9.
what was that. The Dead Marshes. So this is in, I do believe it's the second or the third film, where Gollum is leading Frodo and Sam through some sort of really grimy more marshes, and you see dead bodies under the water, and it's a bit of a scary moment.
Number 10, we have Snowdon Forest.
This is, I do believe, where Merry and Pippin, is that where Merry and Pippin get are captured by orcs, and then they escape the orcs and scuttle into the forest to find the Ents. I do believe
the Fangorn Forest where Gandalf whistle for his horse.
Oh, okay, well, he does that just outside, yeah.
All right, 11, we have Mount Victoria in Wellington.
So this is where the hobbits are in the Fellowship of the Ring. They've just got onto the road, and then they see the ring wraiths are coming for them, so they go and hide under under some tree roots. And that's filmed in Wellington.
Staying in Wellington, Weta Workshop Studios.
Yep, so this is where a lot of the props and special effects are done for the Lord of the Rings.
Number 13, Wayawa River.
This is another part. I think this is also the Anduin River. Obviously, there's parts of the same shots, but they're sort of filmed in various different parts around New Zealand. So this is another place to depict the Anduin River.
Number 14, Mavora Lakes.
Mavora Lakes, let's have a look. This is where Merry and Pippin get themselves loose from the orcs and scuttle into the forest to see the Ents.
Here you go. Number 15, Mavora River.
Okay, this is where in the Fellowship of the Ring, this is where they leave the elf city or town of Lothlorien.
Number 16, North Mavora Lake.
It's another part of the Anduin River.
Good. Number 17, 12 Mile Delta.
Oh yes, this is a good one. This is where it's Frodo, Sam, and Gollum. They're sort of seeing the elephants from afar, and also where they're boiling up potatoes, and Sam goes, "Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew." You can check out remixes on YouTube of that.
Number 18, the little it's not even a town, Paradise.
It's a place, but there's not really much there.
There's a shack there.
Yeah, so this was filmed to show Isengard, where Saruman lives.
Probably one of the most scenic scene was shot around Mount Gunn.
Oh yes, so Mount Gunn, it's actually sort of near the west coast of the South Island, and where you see the beacons being lit to sort of show a message being sent across, where they're like, "Go light the beacons, Pippin," and they go and light the beacons, and one of those is on top of Mount Gunn.
Okay, 20, we've already done 20, Takino Ski Field.
So this is Takino Ski Field is on Mount Ruapehu, which is close to where Mount Nauru is and Mordor is. So more Mordor scenes are shot here, and particularly where Frodo, Sam, and Gollum are looking at the gates into Mordor.
Nice. Another ski field, the Whakapapa ski field, which is on the North Island.
Another Mordor scene, because this is also on Mount Ruapehu, and this is particularly where Isildur cuts off the ring from Sauron's finger.
No! The Mangafero River, same thing, on the North Island.
Yep, this is also on the slopes of Mount Ruapehu, but I don't think this is Mordor this time. This is where there's a scene where Gollum is trying to catch fish in the river, and he's there doing that.
And the last one on our list is also in the Tongariro National Park and is a bit controversial. It's Tawhai Falls.
Tawhai Falls is another place, well, it's actually kind of known now as Gollum's Pool, but after a little bit of research online, there is a little bit of controversy whether actually it was filmed at Tawhai Falls, so everyone knows it as the place where Gollum is catching fish in either the same scene or another scene. He seems to do that a lot. Apparently it's not really sure if it was filmed there. So, But everyone likes to know it is Gollum's Pool, so why not?
There you go. So that was over 20 Lord of the Rings locations to check out in New Zealand. We went through pretty quickly, but we have videos of us checking out pretty much all of those on the channel, so make sure you check them out. And we have an article for you on nzpocketguide.com, which is much more information on each of those locations, and the link is in the description below and in the card right here. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. That's what YouTubers want us to tell you guys.
Same.
All right, let's go back to the live chat.